things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans. The Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to return. So Washington's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. And the Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Hale. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on third down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it on Huskies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run.
There he goes. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. More to the air. They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Complete in the middle. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Grabbed behind the line. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does.
Timeout, Michigan State.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Great job by the back on the option.
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. The running back able to walk in.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Complete downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. All down at the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception. Takes the handoff. It's Carr. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Huskies will hustle to the line. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The offense changing the play. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hale. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Hale. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Got room at the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Moore to the air. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Looking for the goal line. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the 1st down and more. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle.
Washington about to put it deep to start things in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Hey, coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Spartans are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Moore will throw. It's complete on the right side. Quick step and go. Oh, he's still got more. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Makes one man miss. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Back to the ground game on the left. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Missed opportunity with the field goal, and the deficit is still 15. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Makes the catch. It's Lawson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. This one's complete. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Wants to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They almost got a 1st down there, stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Washington wants to go quickly. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. Snagged in the middle. It's Lawson. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. He'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play doesn't feel it, the next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The snap sets up to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Husky! And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Off the play fake on first down. It looks as if this game, lots of room to run. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Moore to the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
But talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Back to pass on 2nd down. He tries to take the top off. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Washington! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were...
Oh, a lot of space. He's at the... and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Smart move to keep it on the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for space. It's Carr. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
This is the new wave of offensive thinking, going for it 4th and long from their own 47. Tight end getting vertical. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Moore will throw. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the Spartans in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw again. Hauls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the ground, he's got it again. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Power football with the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's Lawson. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Got his man on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Huskies! To the house.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Moore to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
That's a first down for the offense.